Hey, good afternoon, Mr. Gungung. My name is Anand Bernardin, and I'm gonna explain about my answer in a question, the midterm quiz. So first, I'm gonna bring a summary. It's about my restaurant, which is a crowded restaurant with many choices and hours. And the problem is, customer need to wait about 40 until 45 minutes just for to sit. Then they need still extra time to ask the menu and confirm their order. This long ordering flows make the restaurant lose good customer and also make employee usage inefficient during work hours. And this is the problem that I found in the case about especially in the current ordering system. First problem is long customer waiting time, which is customer need to wait in the long time like that, like in the case 40 until 45 minutes before sitting and ordering, and it's make the satisfaction goes down. And the second is ordering process is too manual, which customer ask for menu and then still thinks and ask the waiter again about the menu, and then the it make the process getting slower. And the third one is no clear order flow. So waiter must repeat and explain again about the menu information, so the service become inconsistent. And the fourth is the hour is unpredictable. So the restaurant cannot easily use fixed shift because rush hour change from day to day. Like, for example, in Monday there rush hour in the afternoon, and then in the next day there rush hour in the evening. Like they didn't have the specific busy hours every day on every day. And the fifth one is employee are not used efficiently, where at the busy time the staff are lacking, but at quiet times many employees are underused. Like there's what's in Indonesia in bahasa is like nganggur. And the sixth one is owner lost loyal customer, where the crowding and waiting time make repeat customer move to other place, like this too long, let's move to another place then. And this is the proposed solution. uh, there's there are a lot of recommended solution, and simple this is the recommended solution, where we use a simple ordering subsystem that shorten the ordering step and makes the information flow clearer. And the main idea is not to create a complicated system, but to solve the biggest operational problem first. So, uh, for the first solution, we can provide a simple menu display or menu list that is always available. So the customer not wait too long just to see the menu. Like, we can make a lot of menu lists, or nowadays we can make a like QR code on the table, so they can scan the QR code and then they can see the menu and order their food. And we can use structure order entry by waiter or cashier. So menu item quantity and notes are written once and stored clearly. And then send order details direct kitchen preparation flow. So there is less repeated communication, and store order and payment data, so the owner can review sales and receivables better. Like they can see the average of the BC period, and they can do mitigation for the BC on the for the BC period. And we can use queue and table information to help manage waiting customer during peak time. And last, we can do the prototype development, so the restaurant can test the new ordering so quickly and improve it from real feedback. And then this is the development that I choose. I choose Agile or prototype. Actually, in the multiple choice question, I also choose Agile. I don't know is it correct or not, but I think it's correct. This method is suitable because the restaurant needs a quick practical solution for one system only, and the owner can give feedback after seeing a simple prototype. In this case, it's better than making a large system all at once. And with the Gantt chart, I use the waterfall method, which is every step every step which is the restaurant need to do the first step until the last step, and then they can at the end they do what's that? I forgot what's the evaluation for the next step. I sorry, Mr. Guru. I do the video in campus, and there's my friend. So sorry, Mr. And this is this is the first what's that? The first cycle of the system of the method. Sorry. First, at the first step, yeah, and on the first 2 days, week on week 16, yeah, we can do project initiation and interview owner and leaders. And for the PIC itself, there's owner and analyst, and analyst will do interview, observe, ordering flow at which hours analysis, which hours and different functional requirements. And last is identify problem and propose was that the and propose. Wait, sir. Sorry, sir. Our explanation. And then the analyst will identify problems and propose the solution. The duration is for about 2 or 3 days. And if it's done, and after the status is done, the next progress is chronological DFD from level 0, and the next is to the level 1. And for the BIC is the system designer, and they also do the prepare data dictionary and also design ordering mode to breakdown. And it's happened for about 2 days per task. And then on the for the development itself, the PIC is the program. They build a digital menu and order form, and then build the queue and table management, and also build kitchen order notification. Like the programmer, they program like an application, that the customer can use it to order the menu easily. And then the testing, for the testing itself, there's a tester. It can be anyone on the restaurant, and they test the application, and after testing they do the phase or the last phase where is deployment. They deploy it in every daily task, in every daily routine, like the training for the waiter and cashier and build implementation. For Before I explain the next step, why they must to train the waiters and the cashier, because if they cannot use the application, why how the application will work for the customer. Like I believe customer, if they cannot use the application, they will ask the waiter or the cashier about the error. So if the waiter or the cashier cannot solve the error problem, I think it make the it will make the restaurant looks worse. And then next is the logical DFD level 0. For the logical DFD level 0, it's focused on main data movement in the ordering subsystem, where it shows what the system does. Wait, so how to control this? Okay, the this is from the customer, and the first process is receive the order, where in this progress the system handles customer input and also interact with menu information. And then the second process is process and send order. Here the order is processed, validated, and stored before being sent to the next related function. And also the third process is serve and payment. In this process, the order result connect to billing and payment activities, and the metadata, and like you said before, sir, for the that lingkaran. Circle is for the process, and the rectangle is for the entity, and for the open post rectangle. Yeah, this is for the data store, and the line is for the data flow. And the main data stores are D1, which is metadata, and then D2, which is order data, and then D3, which is scheme data. And all of the order summary we will send to the owner or manager. And then the DF1, which is process and send order. For the level one itself, uh, from the entity is waiters, and the waiters will input wait, uh, the waiter the waiters will process the input, or the input order will process from the waiters, and then there's a menu file, and then the menu file will be go to the check menu, which is uh the in the 2.2 the check menu will be merged with the order, and then it will go to the next progress, which is save order. And after the order is done, it will be sent to the kitchen, and then there's a file. It will be sent to the order file, and then for the cashier, it will be processed to become the update bill. So from the save order, there will be a three-way. First is to the kitchen, like the kitchen get the file, get receive the order, and they process it, like they make the food, and then uh, the day two is order file, which is the story of the order will be saved on the order file, and then the last is update bill, which is the cashier can know how much the customer need. And then the module presentation for the module presentation, it's where the model recommendation is to make the implementation the sorry sorry the model fragmentation is to make the implementation easier. The ordering subsystem is divided into several small modules, and the first module is menu display, uh, which is sorry, the first module is queue and tabling, which is uh, queue and table handling, which is they before they this is um, provides for the customer when they waiting for the table and queue, like yeah, the queue antrian. And then the second is menu display and selection, and this provide menu information clearly for customer and for service staff. And then the order entry, this module record the selected item, quantities, and notes. And also the third one is or the kitchen ticket. This provide the confirm order to the kitchen, and then the billing and payment. This module handle bill calculation and payment record, and the last is the sales report, which this module provides summary information for the owner or manager. And for the data dictionary, this is the data flow, like first is customer order, and description, yeah, the order chosen by the customer. The main element is our ID, like the ID, the date, like when the order it's made, and then the table number, like the customer sit on the table number one, two, or etc. And then the item code, like the item that they order will have a code, and the code will be input on the data. And then the quantity, like how much the item that they order, and then the notes, like sedikit sambal or sedikit pedas, like that. And then the type is flow, and then the menu data. This is the restaurant menu information, which have item code, item name, category, price, and then status. Like is it? empty or not. It's on the status, and then order data. We save order record, like every order will be recorded uh, and yeah, recorded, and uh, if the manager want to see the history of the order, they can see it on the order data. And then the payment data, this is the payment transaction record, which is the payment transaction will be recorded. And there's a payment ID or ID for amount, payment method, and then the payment time, like, yeah, and its type. And next is kitchen ticket, where order details sent to the kitchen, and then bill info. It is a current charge sent to cashier or customer, like how much the last bill that customer need to pay. And there's another ID and total, and also tax, and then the total, like total for the like how much what's that, the sorry, the total the how much price that the customer must to pay from the item, and post tax it become total. And then last is source report, which summary for the owner itself. Yeah, like in accounting, there's a source report. Then it makes the owner easier to see what happened in that month, or what happened in sales. Is it um, is it profit, or is it profit or deficit? Yeah, like that. And this is the process specification. Level 1, there's process 2.1, which is input order from the waiter. So waiter receives selected item from the customer, and also system record the item code, quantity, and special note, and then temporary order data is sent to the next process. And then the process 2.2, check menu availability. The system will reach the menu file and system check whether other item is available. And if item is unavailable, whether is informed as customer the replacement. And then the process 2.3 is save order ticket. Validated order is stored in order file and system created order number. And also save order becomes the basis for kitchen and billing processes. And for process 2.4, print or send kitchen ticket, system will send order details to the kitchen, and the kitchen receive the ticket and start for the preparation. And then process 2.5, update bill for cashier. The system calculates running bill based on saved order, and for bill data is sent to the cashier or post for payment handling. And for the short conclusion, based on the case, the biggest weakness is in Mac error is not the number of customer, like the customer, if the development in the restaurant is good, I think the customer will not be a problem. But the slow and the ordering process, it becomes the problem. And for the simple ordering system can reduce waiting time, improve order accuracy, and also help the management to understand the restaurant activities better. And with the prototype-based approach, the system can be introduced step by step without making it too complicated for daily operations. And that's all for me, sir.